Florida may be known as the Sunshine State, but we don't always live up to that name, at least not when it comes to solar energy. Industry figures show Florida ranking 3rd in the nation for rooftop solar potential, but when it comes to actually using that potential, we rank 13th. Some USF researchers hope to change that. University Beat's Mark Schreiner has their story.
Behind this fence is a farm, a solar energy farm. The solar thermal power plant is part of the University of South Florida's Clean Energy Research Center, which is led by Professor Yogi Goswami.
This plant is actually putting electricity into the building which is next to the plant. If it produces more energy than the building can use, it can feed it back into the grid.
The plant's 200 solar panels generate about 50 kilowatts of power, but work is being done to double its capacity. The system senses sunlight, or more precisely, the amount of solar radiation coming in. The panels then follow the sun automatically throughout the day, or shut down if there's not enough sunshine. However, the plant currently doesn't have a way to store the energy generated.
We're looking for funding from the state so that we can not only provide storage here, but also demonstrate to companies how they can use storage to overcome intermittency of solar.
Goswami says one storage system they're developing is much more cost-effective than large batteries. It's fueled by golf ball-sized capsules of salt wrapped in ceramic.
As salt is heated, it melts and therefore stores a lot of energy. And when you take energy out of it, it freezes back and releases that energy.
Goswami, who was recently named to the Florida Inventors Hall of Fame, says the plant serves another purpose as well. It's a tremendous on-the-job classroom for students.
It's not enough for them to read it from the textbooks or hear lectures. It's very important for them to be able to come and see a plant like that, be able to touch it, be able to work on it, and if needed to fix it if it's not working.
So here everyone's coming from a different background. I'm coming from a civil engineering background, but I'm now going to mechanical. There's other students that they have backgrounds in mechanical and chemical. In our lab, it's a collaboration of all these students.
In addition to learning about solar power, USF students are coming up with their own ideas, and they're putting them into practice.
All around here in front.
Environmental Science and Policy senior John Pills has received approval to add over 1,000 solar panels to the solar film system already installed on the roof of the Marshall Student Center.
Well, at some points of the day, this center will be solar powered completely. As in, this building will be putting out more energy than it's taking out from the grid.
It's really about student education and empowerment. And so we like to think of ourselves as a laboratory as well, where students learning some amazing things inside the classroom, but then get to apply those things outside the classroom in facilities such as mine.
The project has received over $1.4 million from the USF Students' Green Energy Fund. That's a student fee-financed effort that encourages everyone at USF to come up with ideas that reduce campus greenhouse gas emissions.
To me, the most important thing about the Student Green Energy Fund is that it does take student ideas from any kind of student. It doesn't mean you're a researcher, it doesn't mean you're a business student, it doesn't mean you're anything that might traditionally be, well, associated with green energy.
Other solar projects on the Tampa campus include the Flex House, an energy-efficient modular home built for an international competition in 2011. And the work isn't limited to just one campus. Thanks to a $1 million grant from Duke Energy, USF Saint Petersburg installed one of that city's largest and most efficient solar arrays on top of a campus parking garage last year. The system powers the garage 24/7 thanks to a pair of huge batteries made by electric car maker Tesla.
It's not only a great thing for students, but for everyone in our community. The more people are used to seeing big energy solar arrays on roofs, the more people are going to want them and the more it's going to become normal.
For University Beat, I'm Mark Schreiner.